Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We're doing this a few minutes for another platform. In case it will corrupt you right now. Hold on a minute. All right, so underneath of it we have I put that there. Instead of seeing the tables from my table from my kitchen and all that stuff at the bottom from my dinette set. So I put that there. So from time to time, people will ask us if we could bring the screen down to hit that to see if they're both the same. So if you notice, they're both black. We have the black surface. That is, we use that for our background drops. That is not coated with anything whatsoever. And then we have the top screen, which is 80% done of the 44 black. So let me show you. So as I told you before, that the technology, one of the technologies that we drop into the product, it's called a heightener. It allows the screen to be able to generate a ton of white light. And this allows the screen to be able to pull up much better white levels, better color, skin tones, and so forth. And when it comes to other surfaces that do not have this particular coating inside of it, or embedded inside of it, it comes up too dark. So you can do the same thing with black fabric and black paint. None of this will match the technology. I'll show you. Now, you see how pretty the image becomes as being displayed on the black surface? Both surfaces are black. The only difference is our technology has a heightener in it that allows the screen to be able to accept and read white light. We have this from time to time where we're actually showing up the back end. We'll have like the black background to make it look like a little more professional. And then we'll have somebody ask a question like, well, can you bring the screen down and can you hit that too? Because I wanted to know if they'll both look the same. No, they're not going to look the same at all. As I said before, our technology has a special heightener. It allows the black screen to be able to receive and accept white light. And as you can see, the white level on our technology is extremely high, where the black fabric at the bottom, well, it's not picking up anything at all because it was never designed to receive white light. I'll let you check that out for a bit. All right, so let's bring our screen back up, expand it. One thing you have to be able to do is back up your product. About lens shift. All they need work. Trying to figure out how to position your screen. Once you get lens shift, you are spoiled for everything else. Definitely spoiled. It's much easier this way. Especially if you're mounted to a ceiling, lens shift is everything. Alright, so we got the screen fully expanded. Let's bring something in. I want to check out more of that, those demonstrations. Let me see. I'm going over to QLED 4K demonstrations. Oh, the speakers are not even plugged in, that's why, that would help. Definitely help. That, be careful. button. Air conditioning's on. Now it's moving out. LG food demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube. in to Mattress Firm's Black Friday Now sale. Save up to 60% on ceiling with queen mattresses starting $79.99.
Look at people tired. I've been working on this screen non-stop. I am really tired. And I still got more to do today.
Blueberries! Sweet!
Familia García, ¿qué opinan de los infladitos cheese and puff? Horneados con queso 100% real.
recommend Sensodyne sensitivity and gum because it really does help you take care of both issues.
Mind you, we're still running 720p. Demonstration. Oh, we'll mix up.
Getting that from YouTube.
Mix that one up. Pull it up on the other right. Nice. Now, but I can show this off because this shows the technology's ability to be able to pick up high white levels, which are needed for basically skin tones, which are very important. We don't want it to come out too dark. Gee, snowboarding.
Getting that from YouTube.
You can do this display inside and out without a problem. We'll be back outside again today. I'll put the screen outside. Go on. TLC, black and white.
Getting that from YouTube.
TCL, black and white.
Getting that from YouTube.
4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Anybody out there? Nobody? Okay. We got no gray 773. And we got some silver. Let's see where our progress is at. Even though we already nailed this already at 1% technology. I'm going to have a little fun. So what we're doing right now is we're taking that's network gray 773 on one side, and that is a silver screen paint on the other end. And we're going to take 2 white sheets of foam white paper, put that in the middle. Now, our technology has the ability, all our technology has the ability to produce amazing white levels. These are one of the tests that we do. We have all our tests are posted directly to the website if you want to go check them out. We don't hide anything from anybody, so we're going to check out the test demonstrations. They're posted on the website. There's quite a lot of them. All right, so let's start off here. Seeing where our white levels lay at. There you go. So the technology, or any of our technology, when we do these white level tests, are not designed to turn dark and make the screen unwatchable. That's virtually impossible. So we test our products against, we just go to black versus black. We test our products against black paint, black fabric, just about anything. Just I showed you when I pulled the screen down and how it compares to black fabric underneath of it. It doesn't match in any way whatsoever. That's how we know if someone's falsifying the demonstration, because our products don't match black paint or house paint any kind whatsoever. And that shows you where our white levels stand at with our black technology. Grab another demonstration.
TA Forward Student Loans is Pennsylvania's low-cost way to pay for college. With low interest rates, no fees, and multiple repayment plans. We have you covered to keep higher education costs simple. Visit FIA.org/forward for more details.
You can never have too much of a good thing.
Can you get around this one? There you go. So that's the thing we do. Our technology, we're very open and up with it. We'll show you right from the door our test demonstrations. We don't have anything the environments are faced with natural lighting from the house where it came from. We don't do anything where we darken the environment to make it look like something that it's not. Got a piece of tape right there in the middle for us. And that's what I've seen a lot of the demonstrations, a lot of fake ambient light environments. My personal favorite ones are the ones where the environment was changed and then they'll stick lights into it to make it look like it's well lit when actually the environment was dark the entire time. We don't do that in our demonstrations. Back up here a minute, show you how far back my projector is sitting from my screen. So this is where my projector is sitting. So it sits that far back. I wanted to do demonstration where we're sitting right up on top of the screen. That's not good. You have to control the entire environment. That's very important. All right, let's grab another one. Now, out of our black technology, the Professional does have the highest white level. It does. The rest of our technology, like I said, fantastic. As you can see, screens pull up in fully lit environments. Our other technology does demonstrations that other screen paints don't even begin to even think of. But the 44 does have the highest white level out of the group. Now, do we expect our technology to match a white surface? No, we do not. No. We expect for it to be able to produce a high enough white level where the images don't come up so dark you can't see them. And as you've seen in the demonstrations, inside and out, the screen is super bright. They got the snowflakes in here. Snowflakes. Now, if you notice, you can see the individual flakes falling, which means the screen is registering. It's picking up that white light requirement. And if you saw earlier in the video where we had the black surface at the bottom, because we had that there, we had people ask us, well, what's the difference between that and that? That can't see white light, so that's going to come up dark and dirty, as we showed you in the beginning of the video. Well, our technology can generate white light. 3D snowflake screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now see, our technology can see a 100% contrast level. It picks up deeper and richer colors, and its white levels are absolutely amazing. Or a gray screen and white screen can see white levels, they just can't see contrast and color. Now, the new technology we're developing under the Advanced Digital and Crystal Screen Paint will be better than the gray screen paints on the market. Will be better than a few certifies. And its contrast levels are going to be fair but good. But at least it won't be matching anything out there on the market. Not that stuff they're putting out right now. Now, it may not be to compete with our stuff here, but it'll be much better than that gray screen paint product on the market. Much better. As for if you want the best of the best, this is the technology you go to. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
See. Yeah, that's what makes black screens so lethal. And if you have a really good black screen, you have the ability to be able to maintain white light. Let me do the test. I'm not talking about doing a snowstorm in the background. What is the comparison? What is the comparison of your black screen versus a silver screen versus a gray screen versus a white screen? What is the comparison? What is the comparison against high certified screens like the Seymour 81.3, the Matinee Silver, the DMP Supernova? What's the difference? They don't do those tests. That's why I say before you buy our product, go to the website, check out our test demonstrations, check out our customer demonstrations, and you will see exactly why our products are more superior and it costs less. Now, when it comes to this technology, the black technology, we don't put that in the category of a gray paint because a gray paint in no way whatsoever is in the same level as the technology. We put this on the category of a certified. That's what we test them next to. A gray screen would be too easy. As a matter of fact, I got a pile of certifieds here, right, too. We're going to throw up there, too, also. We get more of a challenge out of the certified screens. So we have some people that try to compare gray screens. No, it doesn't work that way. And compare what I've seen in some of the demonstrations, like I said already, very poor job. But we'll show you how it's done when the advanced version of Digital One comes out. You'll see how it's done. You'll be able to go to the website. You'll be able to check out all the video demonstrations under that product. We don't hide anything from you. As you can see, the environment, this is our environment. Nothing different at all, period. When you see an environment with too much going on, there's too much lighting going on in the environment, there's something wrong there. That's just too busy in the environment. We see a lot of lights popping off in the environment. Yeah, they're adjusting the lights on where exactly where they want the light to be at and where they don't want it to be at. That's why there's so many lights pepped out to the environment. That's another thing to pick up. What's the other thing I like? Condensed lighting. Condensed lighting is another one that we see a lot of people faking on. They'll have the lighting away from the screen to give it the illusion that it's light actually hitting the screen. Or if the light has the ability to be the tilt inside, sometimes you can tilt the lights around. They'll have it tilted toward the wall. That's why we look at the wall. You see these big sunbeams on the side of the wall. The light's hitting there and not hitting down there. So we can see that. But I think the most interesting demonstrations I've seen so far were the ones where the environment was actually dark, but actually lightened to make it look like it was a well-lit environment when the environment was dark the entire time. That is a bit disturbing. All right, let's go over here and let's get purple screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is the reason why you have to calibrate, because your colors don't come up correctly. And the reason why most of the demonstrations we see are in the dark, it has nothing to do with the lumen count. Mind you, most of them are using ultra short throw projectors because, again, they don't have to worry about the distance throw. They have to worry about losing lumens. They're going to be to maintain the lumens at a certain distance. That's why they like doing the ultra short throw demonstration. So at 3,000 lumens and a foot away from the screen, there should be no problem with the screen not being able to maintain. There is a problem. The screen can't pick up color and contrast, and it picks it up better if it's in a darker environment. That's where the ambient light control nonsense came in at, or, you know, ambient light controlled environment to equalize, adjust, and maximize your viewing pleasure, aka our screen can't see in a fully lit environment, it's going to wash out. That's what I understand about the certified screens. You get certified. How did anybody can get a certification? Is that so? Because it has to be. Because what I've seen already in the technology we've studied, half the stuff we have on the pile, it's not worthy of light rejection technology. It's not from the videos I've seen. Ceiling light rejection technology, where the screen has to be a certain way. You can't have them, you can't move them around. They have to be a certain way so the light can hit it a certain way so the screen can pick up. But still, it's a gray screen. I don't care. It can be ambient light rejection certified. If that screen is gray, it's not going to function correctly because, again, it can't see color and contrast. Perfect example. As we speak here, let's grab ourselves a certified screen. All right? We'll get up a gunmetal. Gunmetal screens are going to produce a better contrast level and white levels than a gray screen. Definitely, because it's a much darker screen. But it's not black. Therefore, because it's not black, it won't pick up better color than our screen, and it will not pick up a 100% contrast level. So you can see its name brand. And like I said, and to be fair, when they do test their screens, they do test their screens against white screens. Again, that's what they're going to be going into. White screens. No problem for them because they couldn't walk into an establishment and go, here, my product. No, it won't work because our screen would be the dominant screen. All right, so let's go over here. Let's take out white, put it here. Here. That's right there. Now, that is a certified screen in the middle. Next to our technology, we make a certified screen look like a white sheet of paper. Because the heightener that we have on this technology is super bright. Not only that, the contrast levels are insanely heavy because it's a jet black screen, and those two combined together produce an insane color level without calibrating or dark environments, making that an extreme ambient light rejection technology. And as you can see, the certified screen sitting in the middle at a whopping $5,000 for 100-inch. This technology at $537 can do a screen size of the customer's choice of 100-inch to 120-inch, which we have here on display. Oh, and I forgot about the big part of it all. You're not going to spend a lot of money for a projector. Usually, if you're dealing with one of these big companies, they're not going to advise you to use the projector I'm using. Oh, heck no. Go and say, hey, look, I got the Chrissy LW401. They may hang the phone up on you. You're using what? That's not going to work on that screen. You're going to have a such and so projector. Of course, they're going to pick a high-powered projector because then there's going to be less problems with the screen. But that means you got to spend more money. Where my customers can go, all right, and go get this projector for 150, maybe 60, maybe 200, maybe 300 bucks, and they're done. No calibrating, no worrying about if it has HDMI signals. We're not using HDMI right now. We're using VGA to HDMI converters right now. No worrying about contrast level. Spend more money because it's higher contrast. You just can't pick up a darker shade of gray. No spending the money for a gunmetal screen because you need a darker shade of gray. And I told you about the whole scenario about projectors that have that full 2 million, 3 million, 4 million to 1 contrast. It's an option you're never going to use. Never going to get that option to use it. If you buy a light gray screen paint product, if you go out and you get, and it's true, being honest with you, if you buy a light gray, even ours, if you buy a light gray screen paint product, if you go out and you hit this with a 2 million 1 projector, what's going to happen is that you're not going to receive a black level. You're going to receive a shade of gray. Your shade of gray will become darker depending on how dark your screen becomes. So you go out and you spend $3,000 to $5,000 for a gunmetal screen that has the ability to pick up a darker shade of gray with that projector. Now you're able to advance that enhancement on that projector. On top of that, you'll be able to see a little better in fully lit environment to maintain your colors better, but you still will be calibrating at the end of the day because there are going to be issues. Now, with our technology, what's the point of having a 2 million to 1 when the screen's black? You just have something on your projector you will never ever use. See, where it kind of comes in that. What's the point of me buying a projector with a 2 million to 1 when my screen's black? There you go. Let's go over to some blue. Okay, commercial there. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, we can go with the sky blue. Watch this. Now this is sky blue. For those of you saying, well, what about the screen on the far end? It's network gray 773. I told you network gray 73 has a good tone to it, but you're not looking at the deeper part of the picture here. Our screen is jet black, which means if our screen is that black and it can pick up a level high enough to, again, it's picking up the color blue. That's actually a little faded, but it's still maintaining with the network gray. It tells you how high our white levels are. My screen isn't gray, it's black. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about our technology. Let's go pop over to get that blue real quick. There we go. And let me see. Should we get another certified screen? Let's grab ourselves another certified screen. Let's get, this time we have a dark gunmetal. Let's go with a light silver screen. Now, as I told you before, when I watch demonstrations on people call themselves doing demonstrations on certified screens, they will do them in dark environments, especially when it comes to contrast levels, and fear that the other screen's going to pick up a much better contrast level, which it will. They will also, too, only pick out sample sheets that won't give their screen too much of a fight. We have all colors here, because if I'm going to go into a forum site, and a lot of these screens are in these forum sites, I have to be able to show that my product actually works. I can't just say it. This is a matinee black right there. This is Steamer AV. I told you, I met these people. Real nice, very nice people. Very, very nice. All right. Isn't that interesting? Let's see. Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
the simple way. With real lemon juice, 75% less sugar, and say yes to simple.
Now, slow color change out basically changes the colors in between. This is something you should be seeing in demonstrations, but I know you don't see them. I know myself because I go do my research. When we did this technology, I always do my research to see what's around, who's doing what, this, that, and the other, and we never see people doing this. And the reason why is because, again, they're going to have issues. And if they do it, they probably won't do a comparison at all, period, on top of that. Not enough certified screens, not against white screens or gray screens or Okay. Now, let's go with some contrast, eh? Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, our screen already had, our technology has the ability to pull amazing color, maintain beautiful white levels, but when it comes to contrast, and contrast is everything. It is everything in home theater, it's in everything in sports, and everything in video games. Everything you watch and everything you do involves contrast. This is why when you buy a projector, it never says a 2 million to 1 white level, it's a 2 million to 1 contrast level. That's why people spend so much money for gunmetal technology, because of darker screens. They promise to give you darker and richer contrast. It's all about contrast. Our technology is black. So our technology produces a 100% contrast level regardless of what your projector is, which means you do not have to go out and spend all this money. Think about it. You go out and you spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a gunmetal screen because you want better contrast levels. Then you go out and you spend about 2 million to 1 or 3 million to 1 or whatever for a projector to produce heavier contrast levels. About a couple $1,000s in, aren't you? Say probably about 9,000 maybe in. Our technology over here, we can basically produce a 100% contrast level, spend under around $700 for the technology, and then on top of that, we can use any projector we want in our arsenal and still maintain a 100% contrast level more superior than a projector with 2 million to 1 on a gray screen. You got to see what it looks like when I shop on eBay. It is freaking hilarious. I'm like, oh, that one. No HDMI port? Who cares? Put it in the cart. 101 contrast? Who cares? Put it in the cart. 720p? Put it in the cart. Don't make a difference. This stuff will pick up at 50 lumens. There's a demonstration already tested. That's why I have so many projectors. I don't have to sit there and spend all this money if I don't want to. Ooh. 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, the same results you see from my customers, as I told you, you can go in and check out our site, check out our customer demonstrations. This is the same thing you see here. When you watch other people that are doing demonstrations, I don't care who they are, whether they're certified or non-certified, when they're doing demonstrations, you will see that they will reflect the same thing that they do in the demonstration. If you're in a dark environment when you're doing demonstrations, then your customers will be in a dark environment. If you're in an ambient light controlled environment, then you will be in an ambient light controlled environment with your customers. We do demonstrations in fully lit environments. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet in a while. Check this out real quick. So, this is an 80% done technology. Not even peaked at 100 yet. It took us around 20 minutes to design this technology. That's how amazing God is. 20 minutes. Consider the fact that none of our technology here takes 2 and 3 days. Testing may take 2 or 3 days, not to develop it. So in that short timeline, that technology at 1% leveled just about everything we do. And we had the test demonstrations to back it up right on the website. 1%. Now, the only people that are bothered by this, we talk about, I can't say competition. It's not competition. It's not. It's definitely not. We don't have any. Trust me. I've searched, called, reached out, and most of the companies don't even want to be bothered with us. They don't want to go side by side with us. The other half choose to ignore us. That doesn't bother me. That's a good sign for me. An extremely good sign. Dark Star 9. Very good screen. If you're interested in our demonstration, feel free to visit the website. We post all our demonstrations for all to see. Our demonstrations are unmatched. Get a couple more sheets of white paper up there. Oh, and again, I got to come back in again and thank you all again for the support for Hector. I do appreciate that. 1,200 views on his video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He's going to be doing some more stuff for us. So he's getting the, we're sending over the 44. He's going to be checking that out. He's going to be doing some spray-on applications with that too also. Get some white paper up here. Line them at the bottom. White sheet of paper. White sheet of paper. More white sheets of paper. More white sheets of paper. This is why testing is very important. So you can come on live and do demonstrations like this. Usually, like I said, we always see these dark environments with these screens. And if they're going to be in the dark, guess where you're going to be at? In the dark. Let's get some more white sheets of paper. White sheets of paper. White sheets of paper. White sheets of paper. There we go. "4K snow screensaver, 3D screensaver, Starflakes." I should say Starflakes.
Getting that from YouTube.
What if it turns it up? Starflakes. And voila. Judged by people who basically have falsely done demonstrations, clearly have stated our products come up so dark you can't see them. Again, can't express that enough that our products are all tested and retested and retested and retested. So that's what we base that on. We based on what they say. So if they're saying our products come up that dark, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for our products to come up as dark as they say they're supposed to come up. And I haven't seen it yet. Let's go over here to this snowstorm.
You get the most from the game when you're having fun.
I didn't think I had time for a master's, but with WGU, I can move to an accredited.
Can we get around you? Yes, we can. That's what we based it off. On individual videos where our products are supposed to come that dark, so that's what we're looking for when we do these demonstrations. We're looking for our product to come up exactly the same way as claimed by these individuals. Keep in mind, Hector's demonstration would be virtually impossible to display that way if the product came up too dark. Well, we already know already. Everybody's quite aware of that. Like I said, we've got customers of our products, companies who have our products, and they're sitting there seeing these demonstrations going, okay, this guy clearly basically is just spreading nothing but lies. And that's why these demonstrations are starting to pop up. Because people are watching this fellow, a YouTuber, falsify their demonstrations and try to say the products come up dark. And these are people on the screen. Someone, no, that's not true, buddy. This is how it looks. So I'm glad. Because, again, you know, it shows you the level of what some people will go through for jealousy. As I said before, if we beat the network grade 773, then that kind of falls in the category of a lot of other products. Only that I gotta do this real quick. Oh, you're wrong. Christmas time. I'm going to display this right off my ceiling. I think I'm going to turn this whole entire room into an ice palace. There's some icicles around the walls and everything. Ice it up and get a little nice. And definitely going to do the ceiling that snowflake display. 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go pick up that heavy black level I like to do. And as I said before, contrast is everything. Now I've seen this demonstration displayed before in a dark environment, of course. On an ultra short throw, of course. This is why I explained to you that when people sit there and say, well, hey, he's using a 5,000 projector. A 5,000 projector does not work on red screens or white screens. Not with our technology embedded into it. Now, the new technology we have will work on that? Yeah, it will. Because it's going to have technology to it. But every tested great products, no, they don't work at all. Put it side by side to the technology we have here with the advanced version of our no, it's not. Any projector can work on a red and white screen. The only problem is that your performance is going to drop dramatically. I'll let that one. We are about an hour in, so we're good. That's a little bit for us. So we got the product up to 80%, and it is showing incredible promise. So I can't explain enough when I tell people, stop doing demonstrations, sit on top of the screen. I don't know why they do that nonsense. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It is. It's stupid. It is downright stupid. Why are you sitting that close to a screen again? Yeah, I told you before, people, if you have to be that close to a screen to see the difference, then you're not going to get 12 and 13 feet back. If you have to get that close to a screen to show a contrast or color, that's not good. That's a very bad sign. You really got to zoom in that close to your screen to show people, look, there's a color yellow over there. Actually, it's right there. It's right over there. I can be back 22 feet, and I can show you the difference at 22 feet. It's 22 feet from here to the screen. So this is where you should be able to see that change anywhere you go. And they're right, Taco. Taco's down on the floor chilling. But that's another red flag. The person's so close up on the screen that you can't even see the rest of the environment. That shows you right there that they can't see it. That's why they're that close. That's one thing people do when they can't see something correctly. They get real close up on the objects. They can see it correctly. That's why that's a bad sign right there. All right, so showing off the product at 80%. We're able to come on and show higher white level, which is fantastic. Do about certified screens, gunmetal screens from the process. And as I said before, coming to the gunmetal screens, they work perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Put them against a gray screen, put them against a white screen, and they will do their job, producing better contrast and color and maintaining the white levels. But again, our technology is not a white screen, so that's why we can show our product overpowering a certified screen. At 80%. There's the white sheets of paper. One, two, three. Six sheets of white paper versus the technology. I think I'm going to do one more demonstration before we go outside today, later on. I'm going to put down how does network grade 773 compare to our technology. We're definitely posting this on the website. So let's come back in, knock that one out real quick, and I'll throw some white screens up there just for fun. I like to do the demonstration by saying how does network grade and throwing some other crazy stuff to make it even harder for the screen. And you got to have fun. All right, got to go. Thank you all. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology. Got to go, and God bless.